What's up guys, hey Anthony here at inGear. As you can see, we are out at the beach. It's a beautiful day, a little overcast, there's a fair going on, and I'm having a ton of fun riding this bike. This is the G-Force ZM. And let me tell you, this is an awesome fat tire bike. It has a 400-pound weight capacity, which is awesome because it's an incredible tandem bike for my wife and I. This is the slimmest profile of a fat tire bike of this style that we've had so far, that we've ridden. It's a 750-watt brushless hub motor, 1,300-watt peak power, which is just a ton of fun. It comes with 2 battery sizes. So on the model that we have right now, we got the 20 amp hour battery because for an extra $300, you get an additional 20 to 30 miles range. So on the 13.5 amp hour battery, you go from 30 to 50 miles on the battery charge. And then for the 20 amp hour, which is what we have here, you can go 60 to 80, which is an incredible distance. So if you're commuting, if you're doing a big trek on the bike paths, you'll really be able to get some distance with this 20 amp hour battery, which honestly, in my opinion, is totally worth the upgrade. Gives you a lot more riding time. So it has a lot of torque, 86 Nm of torque. The torque sensor is pretty awesome because as I'm pedaling, it's giving me the amount of power. So the torque sensor is doing it in a way that as I'm pedaling, it's giving seamless amounts of power. So the torque sensor on this, I think, does a really good job. It can handle 30 degrees of incline, and so where we live, up on the hills here or in Santa Clarita, where, like I said, that we live, some of the hills all have a really steep incline. And so this bike can power up the 30-degree incline, which is what it's rated for. The bike weighs 85 pounds. Seems like it's on the heavier side, but for a 400-pound capacity, meaning that it can house not just my weight, but my wife's weight and a backpack, this bike is a perfect size. All right, so it has full suspension. The front is adjustable, which is awesome because I can change it depending on how much I want on the front end. It has 7 Shimano gears, which is a pretty standard gear shifting system on this style bike. This bike also has hydraulic disc brakes. It's coming in right now at $22.99, but a lot of times they have some coupons and some deals, and if you're interested in getting one of these bikes, you can definitely click the link in the description box below. But I strongly encourage that you check this bike out. It's got so many fun features. Some of my favorite features about this bike in particular is the thin profile. It is, when I say it's thin, it is a lot thinner than the majority of bikes in this style. I like the display. It has a charging port on the battery. So there's just a lot of really good features that I think that this bike comes with. And one of the reviews that I saw is that this bike felt plasticky. And now that I have this bike in person, I don't find that to be true at all. I think some of the plastic features that are on it are there to protect the metal features that you don't want to ding up and stuff like that. So I think that they've done a really good job with the design. I like kind of the dirt bike-ish feel that it has. I like the design underneath the seat. This bike is for someone who wants that motorcycle feel. It's a lot thinner, as in profile, so it makes it a lot more mobile for me in the way that it handles. I like how thin this bike is. I like doing throttle only, which is a lot of fun for me, so I can just sit and cruise. We actually just did a commercial with this bike because I think that it just looks like a lot of fun. This bike, honestly, I think is an awesome compromise between the motorcycle style, but also the regular fat tire bikes. Like I said, it's really thin, and for me, this is just a really comfortable bike to ride and to handle. And it's comfortable from my wife's perspective, who rides tandem and sits on the back seat. So like I said, you can get this bike right now for $23.99, and I think it's totally worth the price of the upgrade with the bigger battery because you just get that much extra mileage out of it. So if you like this bike, definitely check it out in the description box below and stay tuned for the next video. What's up guys, hey Anthony here at inGear, and we are here out in the beach in Ventura. You guys, it's a beautiful day and I have a beautiful bike. Actually, one of the slimmest, you okay?